Would you rather? Huzzah! So original. Would you rather? Boy. Yeah. Yeah. So, simple. Nothing complex yet. Things are getting ready. All right. I had ideas. I just didn't know how to start them at all. It's all just kind of, yeah. So here we are. Would you rather? That's just what we're dealing with right now. Gotta move it up a little bit more centralized. All right. So, right off the bat, would you hold a big dog doo doo in your hand? Or would you hold a cactus in your hand? Now, I've had a few seconds to actually look at this, and I thought about this. All right? I've never experienced a cactus in my hand, but they seem like the type of thing that will pierce you just from its own weight, you know? You know? So those will cause little holes and you maybe to bleed and internal itching and all that stuff. Dog doo doo, you could at least wash that out of your hands. You could like you'll have the experience. Also, doesn't say like in your bare hands, so you know it could be like you be having a baggie out around your hand and whatnot. You know, if you have a baggie around your hand as you hold a cactus, you know it's kind of gonna still go through the baggie. And imagine even if it's the glove, unless it's like a super duper glove, it's still gonna go through the glove with cactus because some of those things are just yeah. So like I said, with the doggy doo doo in your hand, you could probably just wash your hands and you can go on with your day. Like people have done this. All right, this is just like, oh no, the doggy pooped in the house, and I didn't have any in a spot where I have to get rid of it right away, otherwise it'll become a problem. So doo doo in the hand. So we're going to go doo doo in the hand, and apparently people don't agree. Alrighty, well, wash your hands. You don't have a problem. It feels terrible, but you just wash your hands. Wash your hands. It's very important that you wash your hands. All right, give up showering for a month. Give up internet. Oh, good lord! What is there anything even to debate here? Obviously, giving up showering for a month. I'm not a person who sweats unless I'm absolutely out there in the 100-degree heat and working or extreme working out or doing work. So I've actually done this. And no one's noticed. And it's not a matter of oh, no one doesn't want to say anything. Notice no one. I've actually had someone say, hey, it's do I smell bad? And they give me a little sniff because they were that courteous, because they said no, this smells like. It's I've done this and there's been no bad results for me. I get a lot of people it's any sweat tends to build up real quick, but since I don't have a sweat problem, I have a sweat problem that is reverse of not sweating when I should, because that's why I overheat so easily. But this is definitely the way to go since I've already done this. This is just a way of life for me sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I feel grimy after a certain amount of time, but then you get over that grimy hump and then it's okay, this is just normal after a point. So definitely this. I can't go with this. Are you kidding me? In the modern world, go to internet for a month? I mean, it's probably good for the mentality and the mental health, but I'm not ready for good mental health. I'm going with the shower. See, this is people just lying. That was just people lying there. There's no way they'd really go with the internet without internet for a month. People are lying to themselves. be immune to hangovers forever, never have to go to the dentist ever again. Well, I mean, I don't drink, and I've never been to the dentist. I mean, never have to. I mean, have to is a strong way to put it. Let's say need to go to the dentist. So I would like to never need to go to the dentist. Would that like resolve my entire mouth as it is right now? Because I mean, this is pointless. This is pointless to me. So this is definitely the way to go for me. Because it's just, I admit it, I need to go to the dentist, but that's money. And yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's not that matter I don't want to go. It's a matter you can't afford to go. So, so we're just gonna go with this one, and then I imagine my mouth entire fix itself, and the entire jawline was also recorrect itself too in somewhat of a form because of the missing teeth. And the overlapping teeth that I have in the middle here on the bottom. Oh my god, I had that. Yeah. My top teeth are actually really good, but my bottom teeth, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, they're terrible. They're terrible. They're overlapping, pressing each other. I've even had a few chunks come out. This is terrible. Terrible. Yep, but yeah, never. We go with this one. See? At least I have an agreement, finally. Okay. Live until the age of 80 and be poor. Live until the age of 40 and be rich. I mean, we're well on our way. I mean, this wouldn't even last that long at this point. Uh, 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 I mean, so yeah, I'm not even gonna debate this. I'm just, yeah. I mean, it's about the experience in life, right? Wait, in a row. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, no, wait. I didn't mean to. Well, I guess what I picked there by accident. Marry your partner right now. Break up. Partner right now. Oh. Oh. Well then. Joke's on you. There's no partner. Never had one. Yeah, that's right. Does it? I'll break up with my partner. My own partner in life is myself, so I break up with myself. Anyway, problem solved. Anyway, never have to work again. Never have to sleep again without feeling tired or suffering any negative side effects. What? Oh, what? What? Get out of here. Okay. So, wait. Never have to wait. Never have to work again. Never have to sleep again without feeling tired or suffering any negative side effects. I could see a lot of people going with this, but never have to work again. You know what they say? If you love your job, you never have to. You never work a day of your life. Okay. Now, this sounds great for those who don't want to sleep. It really does. But I mean, I can't. I can't beat this. Never have to work again, which means I'm getting paid somehow, which probably goes along with the poor thing. It's like pay poor for 80 years. I'm poor for 80 years, so I'm effectively immortal, and I never have to work again for those 80 years. We're just kind of merging all this together now. So I never have to work again, and I live till 80. So I'm effectively immortal until then, but I'll be poor because I'm only getting like minimum living expenses, but I never have to work again. Whereas over here is like sleep. I get it. Those who have to who basically never want to sleep, and you know, the suffrage of lack of sleep is terrible. It's awful. I feel it way too often, more than I should probably, but you know, there's just so much to do, and do and have no progress to do in a day. You know, there's so much not to get done in a day. I mean, there's no time for sleep if I'm not getting anything done, right? Anyway, never have to work again. Definitely, definitely. Oh, that was close though. Close. Be the only survivor of a group of 40 hostages. Oh my god. Stuck in an elevator for 56 hours. Huh. I feel like. I feel like. Oh. That's. I think this one would give me more trauma than this one. I mean, that sounds awful to say, but I think this one will give me more trauma than this one, because the idea of going out in it, because you're stuck in an elevator and you constantly have the fear of the elevator dropping and smashing, and you're just another statistic in an elevator drop. Like, is that how you want to go out? You want to be remembered as another guy who fell in an elevator, and that's the constant fear. Well, yeah, if you had food and water, sure, but we're not saying that. We're saying you're stuck in there, which means you're not comfortable in there. You know, so you're stuck there for 56 hours, which means you're gonna go hungry and you know, and thirsty. So you're stuck there, because that's the key word behind the stuck. Not caught. You're stuck there. Anyway. But imagine you basically walk in and you got stuck. That's the scenario. Simplistic. No pre-prep, you know, no pre-prep. So I think this would give me more stress and anxiety than being a hostage. Why? Simply because this may be out of place, but simply because it's like, if I'm a hostage, I'm constantly thinking, like, what are the openings? What are the gaps? Okay, it's like, I'm not gonna just be like I'm a hostage. I'm not gonna be like stupid rebellious and get myself shot. This is why I'm the only survivor, you know. But you're a hostage. You're a hostage, which means you were captured. All right, and these other people were, like, you know, like rebellious, probably rebellious in some way, where like I'm joking around as a hostage, like, you know, hanging out with the guy as they're whacking me, you know, like trying to get on their good side, which is why they left me alive. Like, humor, even in the worst of times, you know. Like even during like a surgery when it's extremely painful, like I've had, like, an entire right side throbbing in pain, still making a joke, you know, just like, ha, like I may die, but I'm going out with a joke, you know, a friendly, jabby joke sometimes, you know, but nothing too extreme where they will pull the trigger, you know, just kind of like, I am a hostage. You gotta get a feel of your captures, get a little bit of what is it, Stockholm syndrome? With your captures, get a vibe with them, and you start vibing with them, which is why you're the only survivor. Like they were supposed to execute like everyone. Just imagine scenario, like they're supposed to execute everyone 24 hours, but I last for, like, you know, 40 hours. That's 40. Number 40 is already there. No, I survived for 56 hours, even though they're supposed to execute everyone in 24 hours, because I keep vibing with them. So, and then it's like, oh well, bad things happen to people all the time. I imagine there'd be some trauma there, but I mean, if you mentally take light, or mentally like override your situation, basically, like, if I go out, it's like, this is just how I go out, but it's like, enjoy the last few moments, and yet, despite the atrocities they may be committing, it's just like, you know, just kind of, there's like, I've seen better coloration on a black and white, or on a paint dump wall than your clothing or something. I don't know. It's way too early to think of any decent half-assed jokes. If I even could think of anyone, I'm awake. But anyway, the point is, it's like, haha, little jabs. This one, I would be the only survivor. Yep, yep. See, you see, the trauma of being stuck in an elevator is far worse. Die for your ideas, live and continue to reflect. Isn't this what like 98% of the world do right here? And then you have that 2% that like change their ideals. Like, I believe things should be different. And then oftentimes they become a martyr for their actions. Live and continue to reflect. I mean, we reflect and become a better person, and we find better ways. All right. If you just die for your ideas and you didn't do it effectively, I mean, what was the point? So, I would want to go with live and continue to reflect, so that you can continue to better yourself, and just figure out, know what you did wrong, and become better. Reflect on the past. Don't dwell in the past. Yeah. Become a better person. Okay. Be hated by everyone except your parents. Loved by everyone, but hated by... Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. No explanation needed. Definitely. Okay. I don't need a reward for every time I get 10 here. Okay. Yeah. What a joke of a question. Anyway, have blurry vision all the time. See everything in black and white. Oh my god. If I take off my glasses, everything is in blurry vision. I can only see my hand clearly after it's about, what is this? How many inches is this? This is about 2 inches from my face, and then the rest of the world is blurry. I can only see 2 inches from my face. I can't see far, and I can't see close. Right? That's my whole life without my glasses. And that's terrible. That's awful. I'd rather see in black and white. I'd rather be colorblind. They're making a lot of things compatible for colorblind people nowadays. I'd rather see things in black and white. I mean, granted, I won't know what color I'm dressing in, but let's be honest. I dress in mostly black and white as it is. Black and gray, black and white. A little bit of blue in there. But other than that, yes, definitely. Of course. Be wanted for murder, be on the run. A homeless man who only wears boxers. Well, this sounds like being a proud man who wears boxers to me. You know, like, depending on where you live, is like, if you live in the South, it's kind of like, huzzah! I am homeless, I am free, I am breezy, I am cheesy. And then you start doing random rhymes because you're homeless. Who cares? You may be homeless, but what are they going to do about it? You're homeless. And then if you need shelter, you need some free food and a meal for a little bit, just do a simple crimes. Doing some basic crimes. And then you got a shelter. And then you gotta be wanted for murder and be on the run. This is no life to live. I wouldn't even know how to run from the popo. I wouldn't know how to get off the grid or anything. I have no outside survival training. I would like to. I have some basic, general knowledge. Of things you should do and whatnot, but I've never actually gotten to utilize them. There's a difference between experience and just having a general knowledge. Like common sense, there we go. I have a common sense of basic survival, but a common sense is no good without experience. I wouldn't survive this. This would not last that long. I mean, I'd be on the run for like 30 minutes at most and be like, well, it was a good run while I run. And then it's like, no, homeless. I mean, it's like, My whole like, oh yeah, never have to work again, kind of connected to being a homeless man wearing boxers, right? Like, well, I guess that never have to work a thing and kind of turned back around on me. Yeah, just homeless man who wears boxers. Yes, I do this. Be proud of it. Be proud of what you are. Tell someone that their new baby is ugly. Tell someone that their new spouse is ugly. Well, I mean, all babies are ugly when they come out. They're only beautiful to the person that pops them out because they're delusional because they just popped out a baby. You know, let's be honest. I mean, like 98 out of 100 babies are ugly. You know, when they first pop out, they're all scrunched and wriggly and slimy and all that stuff. Lou's spouse is ugly though. The one they just married is ugly. I mean, you should have told them they were. You saw they tell them that their spouse is ugly in the first place. I mean, be kind about it. It's like, well, I don't like the way your spouse looks, but everyone has their own preference, and then you get punched in the face. They tell some babies are ugly. It's like, depending on how the person is, it's like, yeah, I get it. You know, to you it's ugly. It's like, exactly. All babies are ugly when they pop out. It's a new baby. It's not a 1-year-old baby. It's like they get much cleaner after a couple of months, but when they just pop out a new baby, it's like, it's disgusting. It's icky. That is not pretty. Look at them. My God, they look like grandpa before they even opened their eyes for the first time. They're already crying most of the time. The ones that aren't crying may have concern there, but they're ugly. They're ugly. No, the babies are ugly. Sleep in the middle of the jungle, sleep in the middle of the savannah. The savannah. I mean, I can't even. The jungle has so much creepy crawlies and things that will just bite you to test you to see. It's like, oh, I've never experienced this type of creature before. Let's bite it and see if it's good. I mean, if it's alive, it's food. So many bugs, insects, creatures, worms. You know, all those things are just going to try to experiment on your body to see if you're edible because you're in the jungle, which has very little human interaction, which is why it's still a jungle in the first place because there's so few humans interacting there. So they get curious and they start just eating away at you. Meanwhile, sleep in the middle of the savannah has often had a lot of people. Not only that, you could sleep in the middle of the savannah with, and honestly, those animals are rather more like casual than you would think. Surprisingly, as long as they're mostly fed, the savannah animals are really very casual. Very casual. All right. In the jungle, you never know what's going to creep on you. One little bug, and you're done in a slow or very unfortunate manner. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, carried by a lion. Exactly. It's like, I mean, dying to a bug from an unknown disease, an undiscovered, unknown. They're still just finding bugs that they like in the jungle. Like, not like, oh, I found one new bug. It's like every day they're like finding 100 new species in the jungle. It's like, oh my God. And they're describing all the ways it can end your life. Like, oh, this new bug we discovered can basically put you in a paralytic state, which allows you to still somehow move your eyes around, but still feeling all the conditions around you. But you're completely paralyzed to movement and everything. But yet you can. It enhances sensitivity as you're paralyzed, so you can feel every creepy crawly, and that itch you had becomes 10 times worse. Because just a little crawly causes you to itch, it's gonna become 10 times worse. And then after that paralytic state that you're gonna be suffering for the next 48 hours, that your heart will be like, oh, I've been stuck here for too long, and then just stop going because of this new bug we discovered. Fascinating. Let me tell you about the other 99 bugs that we found that can end you in a horrible way. So savannah. I mean, you're most likely to survive there if you just act cat. Don't do anything aggressive. Don't be sudden. Most of those creatures are actually pretty casual, surprisingly. Okay. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. A cute, well-behaved child that stays in age of your choosing for their entire life. Oh, this sounds like a parent question. A child that develops from a baby to 18 years old in 2 years and then ages normally. This is very much a parent question. This is, yeah, this is their entire life. Their entire life. I mean, you could, this is, uh, I mean, cute, well-behaved child stays at an age of your choosing their entire life. Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to take the world away from them. So, like you choose the age of like 21 or 25. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 25 because the brain finishes development at 25. 21 is technically the legal age in America, whereas 25 to like 28 to 30 is like when the brain finally finishes truly growing and developing, and then from there it's just rewiring. So yeah, it's like you choose the age of 25, and then it's like, there you go. I've given you a great life. You're 25 forever. But the question is also, like, are they still a child if you do that? I mean, they are. If they're your child, I suppose technically they are your child. I mean, if you cryostasis yourself and they become older than you, they're still technically your child, I suppose. They came from you. They they were an ugly baby, and then you had them turn 25, and then yeah, you'll always be oh yeah. So yeah, this would be a nightmare over here. This is 18 and old in 2 years. It's like you have to go through entire kindergarten, middle school, high school, or your 12th grades, or wherever you're from, whatever system that they use for education. You have to learn all that in 2 years. Otherwise, you're considered mentally problemed. Learn the basics. Like, no, this is, yeah. We'll make them 25. You'll be 25 for the rest of your life. You're welcome. Now you should love me for what I've done for you. It may seem like a curse at first, but until the entire of your natural life. But you'd be 25. You're welcome. This one. All right. You're welcome. Spoiled, well-behaved child. All right. Live with every one of your bosses until you are CEO. Working like, I mean, this would solve a couple of my problems right here. Work at McDonald's? No, thank you. I mean, we wanted to avoid work in the first place, right? I mean, if I'm CEO, am I really working? And we have to make a couple decisions here and there and look at some papers once I get to CEO. But I mean, I get that like the majority of them would probably be dudes. Not to say that women aren't strong in the workplace. It's just, statistically, there's more dudes. So it's like, I'll take a hit for the team. Yeah. Let's go. Let's make some money, baby. Skip the work, go straight to CEO. There we go. All right, have to stand up in the middle of every wedding ceremony you attend and scream. Wait, I have to stand up in the middle of every wedding ceremony you attend and scream. It should have been me. Okay. Take the microphone during somebody's reception speech and cry out how alone you are. I mean, I could do both of these. This would become like people see it's a bit. Eventually, it's like at first, oh wait, yeah, like the first couple times it would be it should have been me, and it's like it should have been you for the partner. So if you had a female friend marrying a guy, it's like it should have been me marrying him, or if it's vice versa, a guy marrying a female, it's like you should have been me marrying her. It's like at first it'd be like questionable, then it becomes a bit. It becomes a bit afterwards, you know? So people would just expect it. People would expect this. This one, takes a microphone, cry about how alone you are. Like that people will stop inviting you real quick on this because they just don't want to hear it. And despite how true it is, it's just, no, I want to do this. This seems like fun. This seems like it'd be hilarious. Like, especially if they consider it a bit at the beginning, you know? They don't say you can't explain it. You just have to do it, you know? Just do it! So I like this one. It should have been me. Definitely. I mean, I just slept with a bunch of people to become CEO. I mean, it should have been me. Anyway, discover something great and spread it. Oh my. Okay. I'm just thinking about the CEO situation up there now. Combining the CEO situation is okay. Anyway, discover something evil and prevent it. Oh. So spread the good, stop the evil. I see. Huh. I've always been more towards the advancement of things. But great is a very poor word to use for these things. The great and spread it. I mean, do you have any idea how many people would just ignore you? Discover something evil and prevent it. Like what? These are so like, it could be a small evil and prevent it. It's like, oh no. You know? Like the dog's about to give something rabies and you're able to stop it or something, you know? It's like, boom, small evil prevented or something like that. I don't know if that would be considered evil. Would that be considered evil? Evil is a perspective. Evil is very much a perspective. Now, great is more general, you know, and eventually maybe people will take it. So, I mean, evil is very much a perspective. So, I mean, what the heck was that? I think there's something falling behind this wall here. I think it's concerning. Anyway, okay, no, I want to do something, discover something great and spread it. It's very perspective based. Let's be honest. Okay, not wear shoes for the rest of your life, not drive car for the rest of your life. I mean, there's so many things that aren't shoes, right? And not drive a car, is it not or can't? I mean, yeah, I could just wear other things that aren't shoes. Shoes. It should have been footwear, maybe. Not wear footwear for the rest of your life. See, that's the difference. See, shoes is a group. It's not footwear, it's shoes. Car is, well, then again, it's a car. It doesn't say vehicles. So let's go semi-ism people here. Okay, no, okay. I'm gonna go with this one. I mean, you still have to get to places. Welcome to America. Be 100% confident in who you are. Be 100% confident with your, confident that you're with the right. Oh Jesus, there's no person to be right with because I've never been with anyone. So I would gladly be confident in who I am. That'd be great. I think every person wants this, to be confident in themselves. All right, and then there's some people that are overconfident, turn this 100% to like 500%, but overconfident. But either way, I think everyone wants this. This would be great. I would love to have this. Even now, my confidence is probably at 26% at most right now, let's be honest. I brag at times inside games, but that's because I have to be braggy, egotistical. just so I can get that self confidence up a few points as I slowly tear away at my soul. Okay, anyway, be reborn is an interbacterium, not be reborn at all. What? 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 Hold on, I gotta look this up. Hold on. We're gonna. Hold on. What is enterobacterium? Belonging to the family of bacteria, which includes common pathogens like E. coli, Salmonella. These bacteria are typically found in the intestinal tract of humans and animals, but can also reside in soil, water, and some species. I mean, I mean, oh yeah, you confident yourself in the right person. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, the chat box should be way up here. This chat box is up here. Okay, there we go. Now your words will actually show up in the thing. I had the chat box in the wrong spot for this setup. Now it should be on top. All right, what you're saying should be on top. All right. Anyway, I apologize for that. But yeah, you know what? If there's a rebirth situation going on here, all right. So you know, I will. That means you're shuffling through gameplays over here. In short, is what's going on the interbacterium. You're shuffling through gameplay, whereas over here you're just game over. You know what? I'll shuffle through the replay. I'm going to go with the bacterium. Give me the replay. Anyway, okay. Always have to listen to the same song. All right, and then never listen to music again. That's ooh. That's 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 yeah. Yeah, you make a point there. You know what? No. Yeah, good point. Good point. On the radio, it's the same song. In your home, it's the same song. In the shower, when you sing, it's the same song. Because you're listening to yourself. Yeah, never. It would have to be never listen to music again. Because, yeah, there's no forever song. You'll eventually get sick of it. Congratulations to those who do have that forever song, though. I mean, good for you. You can have the joy. But, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Of course, people believe that they could. And then they realize that's what happens. They think they can, and then they realize. Okay. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Constantly struggle in life, but be free. Never have struggles, but be a prisoner. Isn't being a prisoner a struggle? Isn't that a struggle in itself? Is being a prisoner? All right. Constantly struggle in life, but be free. Never have struggles, but be a prisoner. Oh. Hold on. Before I answer this, I'm gonna actually grab my food. This is like I created one of these. Hold on. Okay. Okie dokie. Ah, cut myself off here. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Left is just my left. Okay. Oh my goodness. If we consider generality of struggles, I would go with the prisoner because they would never give amenities to keep me entertained and healthy as well. They would need to. Oh, right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, this is. If you think about it, it's kind of like, do you want to be active or are you lazy? In the end, that's how it is. Like, if you're always active, you're always gonna have struggles. If you're lazy, I mean, huh? 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 I'm gonna go with the lazy route this time. I'm eating right now, so I feel like we're going to a lazy route. Who knows? In the future, I may regret this, but for now, I'm a prisoner of my own making here. I knew it. I knew it. People was like, oh, they saw the word free, and they said, yes, definitely free. Now, world peace win 150 million. Okay. Hear me out? Hear me out? All right. Nothing bad ever happens after someone says, hear me out, right? So, hear me out. This only says have world peace. Technically, that could happen in any second, for a second, and then immediately goes back to war. All right? All right? It could have world peace, but it doesn't say for how long, so it's just for a brief moment. This, however, I could do so much good with this that would last longer than a second, all right? And I could solve a lot of my own problems. I would have to sleep with all the people to become CEO from before. I could make investments, earn more money, donate, help research. I'll buy myself a computer that actually has a CPU that is actually up to standard. I found out basically my CPU is 2.5 when a minimum should be 3.5, which is why it basically goes through a meltdown phase whenever I try to do something exceptional. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Show me the money. Alrighty. Be lost in the desert. Be lost in the jungle. Oh. 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 Now that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh. I mean, the jungle. You could definitely like be surviving for like only for the next few minutes because we already talked about the bug issue along with whatever else is in that world. But in the desert, it's kind of like it's very hit or miss. Like if you there's no water there. If you don't find an oasis within 3 days, you're screwed. I mean, you're lost. I mean, there's not even a chance for you to attempt to survive. Let's be honest. There's a jungle. There's lots of water and food technically all around you. You just have to utilize it. But in the desert, you're just boned. What are you gonna do? Drink the scorpion that just stung you? Drink the cactus that's gonna make you hallucinate and dehydrate faster and get more lost? If there is cactus, depending on which desert there is. You know? I'll take the jungle. I may not survive it as long as the desert, but gosh darn it, at least I'll have a try. I fell miserably, mind you, but at least I can try. I'll take the jungle. Be the drunk who cries the entire night. Be the drunk who starts stupid arguments with strangers. I mean, I'm drunk, right? I'm not gonna remember this. I mean, if I do this, I'll remember the argument. Like, I'll remember the argument if they punch me or something, we get into a fight. Get out of your spam. Okay. If we get into a fight, an argument, I'll wake up with the bruises, but yeah, exactly. This be the drunk who cries the entire night. I'm not going to remember this. Sounds like I might even get a good night's sleep because I wear myself out faster than the drunkenness puts me to sleep. So, I mean, I could do this alone. Heck, I don't even need to be drunk to do this. I could just do this. Drunkenness is just adding a layer to it. I think I will do this. Okay. Have a big mouth and say everything you're thinking. Be unable to speak. Ooh. I mean, do we want what is considered a disability, or do we want hard mode? I mean, I kind of. That's true. That's true. I'd have to learn sign language, basically, and learn to write again with my damaged hand, but write again. I can write, I just can't do it for long. But my streaming is the only thing that gives me happiness right now. So if I'm unable to speak, how would I talk to you, Neo? How would I talk to you? Oh. You make an excellent point there. I just have to learn to type better and quicker. You make an excellent point. Hard mode it is. Okay. And Brad Pitt's face have Einstein's brain. Yeah, go with the brain. Go with the brain, man. I mean, who's Brad Pitt again? I mean, he's like the handsome average. He's the average handsome actor. Yeah, he's the average handsome actor at this point. He's not like the handsome actor. He's the average handsome actor. Or be smarty big brain guy. I'll take the smarty big brain guy because clearly I need it. Clearly I need it. Okay. Face doesn't help this avatar. Oh my god. Never play computer games again. Yeah, they're unlocked. I don't have customization unlocked quite yet, but I do. I do have bits unlocked. It's awesome. Never can play computer games again. Never watch a video on a computer. I mean, games are becoming more video like. Let's be honest. So, like, I'll never watch a video on a computer again. That's what TV is for. Exactly. And you can streamcast from your phone to the TV or just watch TV. Yeah. Not really much of a question there. Exactly. Exactly. You can learn to word your questions better, people. If you don't, you'll be outsmarted. Make 200. Oh my god. Make 200,000 a month selling weapons. Make a minimum wage doing something you love. Well, what if I love selling weapons? I mean, no one says I have to be selling weapons to bad people, right? And honestly, this sounds pretty low. Honestly, where's my commission? I mean, 200,000 also sounds like pretty low for general weapons. Let's go big. Let's do warheads. Let's do warheads. Not nuclear ones, just regular warheads. And it doesn't say I can't quit doing it. I mean, do this for a year. Right? Maybe longer. Maybe a couple years. And just, no. And once you're done with it, be done with it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Doing something you love is awesome and everything, okay? But what do I love? I don't know yet. I don't know if I'll love it. But how would I know if I love it? Would it force me to love something that I don't truly love? Would I be manipulated? Then give me the money. Money. Okay. Be the first to die from your friends. Ha! Joke's on you. I mean, the last to die from your friends. Ha! Joke's on you. I'd be the first and last. Gotta have friends to be first or last, right? 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 Anyway, so, I mean, I think I'm already on the track for this. Active friends. Well, yeah, if they're inactive, I mean, to activate NPC, you have to be within a certain radius, right? I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna be selfish in this scenario. You had them at least. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna go selfish. It's gonna be controversial, I know, but I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna be the last to die for my friends. I'm gonna be selfish. Oh my god! Oh, I suppose if you think about it, so they don't have to experience you dying, I suppose. In which, oh my goodness, you're right. If I always have friends, I'll never die. Oh my gosh, the immortality route. Oh my goodness, the long game. Go out, you actually go outside and make friends just so you become immortal. Just go outside. That's the only reason you go outside, is just so you continue your immortality. You have immortality. It's like, how do you have? It's like, what's the secret to your immortality? Friends. No, I mean realistically. I'm being realistic. My immortality is from my friends because I have friends. I took a contract that says I can only die if all my friends are dead. So if I keep making friends, I can't die. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. Never again be able to watch TV. Oh. I mean, combine that with never seeing videos on a computer, you know. Get your ass busted up by a bouncer. You spend 2 days in a hospital and recover. Huh. I mean, I've already slept with every single person to become CEO over here. I mean, bouncer's just one more to bust me. I mean, right? um. That's, I mean, but he'd be sued and he'd have to pay the bills. I mean, yeah. So I mean, this is like a brief vacation. He gets sued. He has to pay my bills. I mean, well, this would just be an inconvenience. I think I'd come out on top over here and also play it off, get the whole, you know, oh, the suffrage, extra pay, you know. I mean, it's not like I'm working anyway, right? So, you know, let's go. Bust my ass. Let's go. Have elephant tusk, a giraffe's neck. Hold on. Become an internet sensation for 10 minutes. Or be able to sell ivory from yourself. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Self-made ivory. Or internet sensation for 10 minutes. I want the ivory. See no more colors. We already see black and white. Have tinnitus, tone in the ear forever. Yeah, it's on you. Yeah, it's on you. You either have a giraffe neck or you have elephant tusk. Yeah, like, yeah, have elephant tusk or giraffe neck. Oh, so like see more. Exactly. Exactly. See, you're producing ivory for yourself. So you could sell it or use it or do whatever. Hold on. I'm going to actually refresh my water glass now. Just canned it. Yeah. I have to replace this bottle here soon, too. Getting thirsty today. Getting thirsty. Getting thirsty. Getting thirsty. Okay, so I think I'd rather see the no more colors. Oh yeah, art cosplay. There you go. Yeah. My life is a cosplay. I don't just cosplay as an orc. I am an orc. A very out of shape, unexercised orc, but an orc nonetheless. Anyway, I mean, I think I might actually have this because of my ear condition, my birth defect. I think I technically have this. I mean, because the bones are basically wearing down, causing like a sound that's constantly having left ear. And if I don't, if I'm ever in silence, it becomes louder and louder, basically. So I mean, I'm just go with what I already have, technically, right? Go with what I already have. I'm never in silence because there's always noise. The only silence I can have is when I'm talking to myself. Oh my goodness. Alright. So tonight it is. You already got it? Might as well stick with it, right? Okay. Be a famous inventor, a famous writer, inventor. Definitely. Once again, this goes with along the lines of what I believe. Always be moving forward and creating a better future. Definitely. No questions. Be famous inventor. No questions about it. Get married only once at the age of 20. Never get married. This would suggest that you're getting divorced. You know? Only once. I mean, yeah, exactly. You know, it's like you get married once to the wrong person at the age of 20 because you rushed in. Because we're not our grandparents who are getting married at, 18, just like, oh, well, I like you, kind of, so it's good enough. Let's get married. And then we have to suffer together whether we like each other or not. And because they Stockholm syndrome each other to the point where they love each other regardless, because the struggles, we're not our grandparents. Because in modern day, let's be honest, 50% of divorces get divorced. Okay, so let's go with this. Never get married. I mean, we're on the fast track for this anyway, so let's go. Have your teeth permanently stuck together by a hard candy? Oh, well, like I said, my bottom teeth are pretty nasty as they are. Okay, stuck together by hard candy. Never taste sweetness. No. Stuck together. How dare you? My life is candy. No, don't go down yet. I'm not done with this yet. My life is all about the sweetness of candy. It's the only sweet thing I have in my life is candy. How could I can't live without this. I have nothing else but the sweetness that I taste. I couldn't live without this. Are you insane? I mean, I've already have this experience. My mouth has actually got accustomed to this idea already. Because my teeth my bottom teeth have a problem of overlapping. This is basically what's going on in my bottom teeth already. And I've gotten accustomed to this. Ah. Okay. Ridiculous. Sleep 3 hours, 14 hours a night. Okay, so I'm guessing it's three hours a night or sleep 14 hours a night. I'm guessing if you only require 3 hours, or is it that you only get 3 hours? I mean, I'm gonna say, like, some people absolutely love sleep. Don't get me wrong. After a nice long sleep after you've needed it for a while, 14 hours sounds great, but that's losing so much time of your day. It's losing so much time of your day. I'm gonna go with 3 hours. I mean, eventually you'll get used to it. I mean, it only says sleep 3 hours, basically. It doesn't say a night, so like you can do it in increments of 3 hours. Like I actually lived kind of this lifestyle already. It's like when I sleep, it's only 3 hours at a time, and then wake up for a few hours and then do it again. I mean, I've lived this lifestyle before, so let's go. It's like, are you crazy? So much time is lost. Okay, wash all your dishes by using your tongue. Wash your pets using dishes. The dishes. I mean, I ate the food off the dishes. Might as well wash them with my tongue, right? Be chased by the SWAT team. Chased by your ex. I mean, do I want to get beat down or do I want to get murdered? I mean, usually when you get chased by your ex, they usually have a knife or something, you know? You get chased by the SWAT team, it's because you've done something bad or they are accusing you. So they're about to beat you down. I mean, you don't have an ex. Exactly. But this is as if you did, though. Just because you don't, you have to automatically assume that you do. And if you're being chased by your ex, I mean, they usually have a knife or something. And then, have you read how many reports there happens of an ex suddenly taking down their ex? Ridiculous. SWAT team is like someone called it in and it's like, oh, it's a misunderstanding. But even if it's a misunderstanding, they're going in with unknown information. So you may come out with some bruises and whatnot. It's like, oh, it's all a misunderstanding. You were swatted because of some viewer or something like that, and someone didn't like you. Whereas chased down by your ex, you may not survive that unless you turn around with a bat and batter it up, and then you go to jail because you defended yourself. You hit me with the SWAT. Hit me with the SWAT. Okay, every movie you watch replaced with the lead role with Nicolas Cage. Oh, that just sounds like a win off the bat. Every song you hear is performed by Nickelback. Give me Nicolas Cage. Give me the ridiculousness of Nicolas Cage. He's played either great roles or horrible roles. He's one extreme to the other. This would just be entertaining. I'd like this. Give me this. Give me Nicolas Cage all the way. I mean, it just seems like so much hilarity. I mean, I watch the shows and movies for what they are. I try not to judge them for the most part, unless they're so like jumpy and inconsistent. It's insane. But Nicolas Cage, he just does extremes, and I enjoy the ridiculousness that often is his role. Yeah, relive the same mediocre day forever. Skip a year. Okay, I'm about to move on too. So just a few more of these and then we'll move on. Okay. Relive the same mediocre day forever. Skip a year of your life every time you make a mistake. Wow. This would be over so fast. This would be so over so fast. But this, at the same time, this is a constant hell of living the same day over and over. Yeah, forever with immortality. But it's the same mediocre day. Mediocre day. Mediocre. Mediocre. Yeah, forever. Yeah, forever is a concern too. And it's like, I mean, like I said, this like you could have a day where your whole life is gone in a day because every time you make a mistake. Like I'm typing on a keyboard here, and my day would be my life would end with that type game that I played recently. My life would have ended with that type game. Like I made so many type mistakes. It'd be like, oh, it's the speed run at the 80-year playthrough, since the 80 years was a mention of the previous Would You Rather. Speed run your 80-year life with a type game. I'm gonna go with the hope would be that I can figure out how to break out of this. All right, I can figure because if there's some mysticism happening, then you can maybe break out of it at some point. So it says forever, but if you can figure out the mysticism behind it, you could break out of it maybe. This, oh my goodness, speed run, my god. Speed run right there. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Not go with the speed run. Unable to control how fast you talk. Unable to control how loud you talk. I already have troubles with this. How loud I talk? I tend to be rather quiet at times when I talk to people in public anyway. And people always talk so quietly I can't hear them. I don't know, well, either like what? Sorry, what? Speak up. All right. I like if I'd rather. Yeah, I don't know how to debate this honestly. I'm just gonna go with unable to control how fast you talk. Because I don't think it'd be fast enough to go faster than my brain anyway. Because I often skip words as I talk anyway, as it is. Yeah, unable to swim, unable to ride a bike. Well, I mean, I already can't swim. I know how to ride a bike. So, I mean, this would just be a continuation of what I already can do. Not a long time since I rode a bike, but the point is I can't swim already. So, this would change nothing. This would change nothing. Alrighty. I mean, if I can. I mean, my ear condition basically makes it so I'm not supposed to swim in water. I'm not supposed to go into water anyway. You know? It's just unfortunate. So, never learned how to swim anyway. Anyway, go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do. Get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught. Oh, the constant fear. The constant fear. I don't think that constant fear would be nice. I don't think it would be. Because you always live. It's like you can't get over it. You're stuck in that fear. You have to be afraid. You have to be afraid. I mean, I already slept with everyone to become CEO. I mean, jail is very harsh here. And jail can always usually makes you worse. Did I get out after 4 years because I was found I did not do this? I don't work anymore. So what level of crime? Exactly. Yeah. So it's just that's what I'm just saying. It says for 4 years, so you would get out after 4 years, and yeah. So yeah, I don't like the idea of always being in fear. I do not like that. I do not. Let's do something I didn't do. I hate the idea of always being in fear. Yeah, I get that, but once again, we've already slept with everyone to become CEO. So I mean, and we're selling. Yeah, we become CEO and we're selling weapons for 200,000 a month. So I mean, we're good after we get out. So I mean, oh no, you've committed a felony that you didn't commit. You think you qualified to sell weapons? It's like, absolutely, sir. Why do you think I got into the jail for something I didn't do in the first place? Have a flying carpet, a self-filling fridge. I mean, I could give rides and make money, but this is basically free food for life. Maybe even sell the food that I have in the fridge. I don't know. Is this a crime? This one wouldn't be a crime to sell. This one could be considered a crime. It's like, oh, you can't resell our product. It's like, well, your product. I'm filling the fridge with brands that aren't brands. It's my own brand, self-filling fridge. You know, I don't know. Maybe self-filling fridge. I think the self-filling fridge, like, I like the idea of the self-filling fridge. I never have to go shop. I'd never have to leave the house ever again. Never again. Never again do I have to go. Never again will I have to be alone. Okay. Wait, I'm always alone. It's not exactly the best way to do it. Okay. Have paparazzi follow you around. Reveal a different secret about yourself in a weekly newspaper column. I mean, I don't know what secrets that would really be newsworthy, but I mean, if I do. News reveal. Yeah, I know, right? Like news reveal. Turns out Masonite likes candies that he shouldn't. What? I shouldn't like these candies? Why not? Because they were produced by a company that did something bad 80 years ago. I was like, what? Why would that even matter? I guess that's a secret that you and I didn't know about. I guess. But I'm going to go with the weekly newspaper secrets. I mean, this suggests there's a lot of bad people going around here, seeing how they don't want a secret revealed about them. You know. So it's like, I don't think I have any bad secrets, honestly. I mean, not anything that I wouldn't say on, on stream, really. Ah, ah, ah. Dark secrets on stream? Who knows? Maybe. All right. All right. I think that's the last one, though. Okay, always have an itchy spot that you can't reach. Always feel like you have to sneeze. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to leave you on this one. Okay. Wait a minute.